Hello everyone, I'm Medical Farm Over 7 here, and as I promised in my previous vlog just now, you may not be interested, you may be, you might just want to join just for me talking shite, but this was actually from a few years ago, 2018 and 2019, so these are like a mixture of photos I've got here, but I went to my first ever time leaving Scotland. I took with my family. The first year I was a lot more organised with, but this is where I met my online friend Kathy, who I met on a Jeffrey Morgan fan page because I became really obsessed with Jeffrey Morgan for a phase there. I still like him now, but I went through a phase of being really obsessed with him and watching everything he was in ever since he was in The Walking Dead. And I met him in Walker Stalker 2018, but didn't in 2019 because a lot of people cancelled that year. But I remember that was the first time I ever went to London and I met my friend Kathy. We went to Who Would Like to Live in Kensington? Just because I'm just saying that because of Kensington from Medieval. We went to Kensington. Looks nothing like the Kensington from Medieval, but that's not saying much. But I went with my stepdad and my mum. We took the train down to Inverness. Then we took the sleeper to London Euston, and we just woke up in London, and that was as simple as that. But we stayed at a bit of a shoebox. Sorry if you hear the seagulls right now, my windows are open. The first day I was there, I think we just settled in. We just redeemed our tickets, our photo ops. I got disability support because I suffer with autistic spectrum disorder and social anxiety. But yeah, I went with my mum, who was on crutches. The first day we were there, we just went to this bar and we just met my friend Angela actually as well, and my friend Kathy. I'll share those photos on screen right now, like post recording this, because I've got some photos on Facebook, some in this photo album that I'll be showing you. But the first year I went, I actually had a lot of fun. But I remember the first person who I met. This is the first time I've ever actually been to something this big. Cause I never really wanted to go out, to be honest, in general. I'd go to festivals and go to cons.
Now I hope, for all your sake, that you get it now.
Learn something from this!
And all that. I don't know how people do it on the daily because I'm such a homebody. It was almost like I didn't travel very far because it's like I fell asleep in Scotland, woke up in London because I took the sleeper train there. But let me see if I can go through all these in order because some of these will be selfies. I might, if it's just a selfie, I'll just put it up on screen over this vlog. But the first person who I met on the Saturday, I went as a gold VIP. I went as a platinum VIP the following year, but I did not feel like it. But my good, I'll talk about that. I had a really good platinum guide though in my second year there in 2018, like Miriam Prowse. She was amazing, and I have her as a friend on Facebook now. Like, she was a great guide. It was just such an unfortunate year for me. It was just not the best organised. I know my friend Kathy had a really good time, but it's just like, I think it's because my tablets were all wrong as well, and I was just an emotional wreck that year. But on 2018, I had a really good year. The first person who I met was actually Jadis, you know, the leader of the Garbage Heap people. Yeah, she was absolutely lovely, and I found that I think she had either a neighbour or a friend from Thursday. I can't remember what she said, but there was someone who she knew from Thursday. When I told her I came from Thursday, she was like, "Whoa, you've come all the way down from up there, so well done for making it here." And she just came in and gave me a hug, and my mum said her heart melted when she gave me a hug. She was honestly lovely. I got a photo with quite a popular cosplayer, Darren Telson, I think that's his name. He's a Negan cosplayer, but he's quite well known, and I got a photo taken with him. But as I went in, I had to get like a tag around my baseball bat. Literally just met the requirements allowed for bringing in weapons into the convention. It was just safe enough, my baseball bat. 'Cause I thought, oh, well, let's get away with it, because it's plastic, but it definitely looked like it could hurt someone if you swung really hard. But so I was getting a bit worried about that, but nah, I was just allowed to bring it in. I don't think I bought many things I was there, because there was a lot of really expensive things. But I remember, like, after seeing Jadis first on Saturday, I immediately had my photo up with Jeffrey Morgan. I was just not prepared for it, because I was just starstruck. I've never really met celebrities before. I was just in line with my friend Kathy, and when I actually just seen like Jeffrey Morgan, like Negan, like looking him in the eye, like him saying like, "Oh, you know," I can't do his voice well, he's very deep. But I was like, "I'm fine, I love you." I gave him a hug for my photo. I look so pale there, but that is my photo with him. I look so skinny. Oh, some of my autographs just fell out of my notebook. But that's Negan. That was back when he had a bit of a longer beard because of the part in The Walking Dead he was at. It was just so surreal meeting him, and he's a great hugger too. He gives you a right squeeze.
Cheeky.
But then, like, I think later on, I can't tell if it was right after or it was a bit later on, but my friend Angela, like, offered to share her photo up with me. And then, like, I remember, like, they were quite naggy, like, the people that were actually taking the photos, but it wasn't, like, their fault. Because, I remember when they were telling me to hurry up and leave, like Jeffrey and Morgan like just pulled me in for like another hug, saying it was really great to see me, and I just thought like, oh, it's just good when they actually make you feel like you're worth a damn. They're not people just there for the money, although obviously the money helps. But obviously I met Laurie, but her name's Sarah Callies in real life. She was really nice. I remember my mum was really starstruck when she met her. She was like, "You're beautiful," and she didn't even realize that the photo was being taken at the time. So her photo was literally just her going like, "Oh, this is me meeting King Ezekiel and Jerry." I remember the second year, oh god, I was actually really embarrassed of myself, but I might not actually post it because I didn't like the selfies, just because I was all spotty and I didn't like it. But I got like a couple of selfies of King Ezekiel, and he's just such a smiler and such a charm in real life. I just couldn't help but hug him. He's so attractive in real life. Like I never actually had a crush on him in the show, but when I met him in real life, I was like, oh god, I'm suddenly attracted to King Ezekiel. I met Laurie Holden as well. He plays Andrea. She was really nice. I remember saying like I always get very nostalgic when I see like you and like Sarah like around because it reminds me of the good old days of The Walking Dead. And she said, yes, we're still alive. I remember saying that. I remember getting selfies with T-Dog as well. I just remember that online. I'll post that here somewhere. He was lovely too. I remember he was saying happy birthday to someone when I was in line to meet him. And like, I can't remember what he was saying, but he was so full of energy and he was such a sweetheart when I got my photo taken with him, along with my friend Kathy. When I met Herschel, I actually did get to meet Scott Wilson before he passed. And he made it a bit of an awkward situation, less awkward for me because I felt so embarrassed when I said to him, like, I'm so glad your other leg's grown back. Just, like, you know, at the spur of the moment, I was just trying to make conversation after saying, I thought, oh, shut up, Stephen, why'd you say that? But they said, oh yeah, I'm part lizard. So he just sort of made it a bit less awkward for me. And that's an autograph I got from Tara. She was pretty cool when I met her in real life. I remember she was just, like, wondering what the clear bags were for, but obviously it was for security reasons. Oh, and that was Scott Wilson's autograph there for her show. And that's me got Christian Serrato's. I can't say her name, sorry. She was actually pretty chill to talk to. When I spoke to her in real life, it was just like you were talking to a friend. When I told her there was one scene she was in, she was pretty badass, but she rocket launched that one guy. And she was like, yeah, try me, bitch. I remember her saying that to me when I said that scene of her was pretty badass. She said to me, yeah, she was like, try me, bitch. Well, and that's my autograph from Jadis. Up. Pollyanna McIntosh. And that's what, from If I Were the Gay, but it's about my name like V. But I didn't emphasise it was PH. But yeah, Scott Wilson was nice. Oh, not Scott Wilson, sorry, Seth Gillum. And then I said, he was really nice. He introduced himself to me and I said my name was Stephen. And oh, and that's Jesus as well. I got a selfie with him with my mum, but that's a photo of my mum and a friend of mine. And that's my mum meeting segment. Also known, well, he's Stephen Ogg, so a lot of people would know him as Trevor from GTA. And I got a selfie with him, which I'll put over here now. And that is me and my mum meeting Norman Reedus. I just don't like how I look in these photos, but yeah, that is me and my mum. He smelled really nice in real life, he smelled like oranges. And I got to shake his hand. I'm so lucky I got to meet Carol that year. I remember she signed one of my Carol action figures, and she wrote in it saying like, sometimes all you need is a bottle rocket. And I said, a bottle rocket? And she said, yeah, well, she used to blow up Terminus. I just love how she said it. I was like, oh, of course. Sorry for the seagulls. Rude. When my mom was explaining that my sister couldn't go because of her really bad anxiety, she was saying how that broke her heart because she suffered really bad anxiety too, and that's why she's not in many cons. And my mom broke down in tears after speaking to her because she was such a sweetheart. And she really was. And then, like, when I brought the flowers in, she knew exactly what was going to go on in our photo op. She was like, oh, just look at the flowers. She was a sweetheart. Oh, and my mum met Michael Rooker here, but I didn't get to meet him when I went. Oh, and that's my mum and stepdad meeting Laurie Holden. My mum and stepdad meeting King Ezekiel and Jerry. My mum's. Oh, that's the. Just in case my stepdad doesn't have permission, because I know he doesn't like his photo being shared time, so I'll just cover my stepdad. But that's my mum when I said she was starstruck meeting Laurie, and she didn't know that the photo was being taken. Oh, and that one where it says, Jesus loves you. I would say that to Susan. Susan being my mum. Oh, and I remember Trevor wished my mum a happy Mother's Day. Oh, it says it here, like, well, I called him Trevor, but Stephen Ogg wished my mum a happy Mother's Day because it was Mother's Day in the UK. One of the years we went, I think it was either the first or second year. I think it was the first. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Cheeky.
And I got an autograph from my sister Andy from Melissa McBride when I went. Like, Andy, just look at the flowers and everything will be fine. I just thought that part was so sweet. Just some autographs. I got to Susie, lots of love from David Morrissey. That's my mum got an autograph from the governor. To Stephen Dibs, yeah, I got an autograph from Eugene. And oh yeah, and I got an autograph from Judith as well, Kaylee Fleming. She was actually so sweet of me in real life. I just got a photo with Beth as well. God, I look a state. I'm meeting Glenn as well. I'm just trying to keep my face as far away from the camera as possible because I'm so spotty. That's my mum meeting Beth. Oh, my mum meeting Judith. And these are all the photo ops I have currently printed off. I don't have ones printed off. I don't really have much to say about my second year there. My second year, I had a really good experience meeting Carrie Payton, and obviously just overall, I just wanted to show my little bit of experience about Stalker. I took the train there both times, the sleeper, and honestly, London's summers is so much like our springs, or London springs is so much like our summers, is what I meant to say. But yeah, that 2018, 2019, March, April were like the first times I ever left Scotland, so it was quite a big step for me. It was quite surreal being to London, passing places like Madame Tussauds, and passing all these places that I've only ever seen on TV and stuff. Like, I've never actually been to these places. But I think second year we went to London XL, and it was just, I preferred the first year. I remember I had quite bad anxiety on the Sunday, but I took one of my anxiety tablets and it was fine. But yeah, I'll just put, like, throughout the video, I'll just put some selfies on screen from like cosplayers that I got photos with friends and stuff. But yeah, I'll just end this video there. But I just thought I'd share a little bit of my experience at Walker Stalker. I made this video on my other channel, but I thought I'd redo it a bit more fresh-faced and fresh-minded, because it's weird because I did that as like an escape channel, but like so much of my life has even gotten better and changed since then. So I just thought I might as well just do this again, because it's one of the only videos I wanted to keep from that channel. And also my insane walkthrough of Outlast 2, but I plan on redoing that at some point anyhow. Yeah, redoing, that sounds so like me. But yeah, thank you for watching, everyone, and a shout out to Andy, my Patreon as well, like my one and only Patreon, my my sister, of course she would support me. But yeah, peace.
Completely forgot to mention, on the second year I was there, when I was suffering really bad anxiety, one of the days I went back on a Sunday, my friend Kathy told the actresses for Yumiko and Magna about me the previous day. I definitely know the one who plays Yumiko remembered her mentioning me. Said, "Oh, so you're Stephen, are you? Your friend told me all about you yesterday." And like, they were both so comforting, and like, they both gave me like a hug, and like, Magna gave me a right good squeeze, and she was telling me how she has like really bad anxiety as well, and they were honestly so wholesome to me. Like, they were so nice, and I felt really bad because like I knew one of the characters from she was one of the Kingdomers. And when I met her, she was really sweet as well. I mean, my mum went and spoke to her for a bit, and she, I told her that I've been sleeping really bad lately. I just remember her telling me that she hopes I get a good sleep when, I next go to bed. But yeah, I forgot to mention those. They were really wholesome experiences, but I just completely forgot to say there was just a lot to talk about.